Hey, what's going on, my friend? Justin Temple here with the awesome webinar, the Fire Your Boss in 90 Days or Less Simple Freedom Warriors webinar. And tonight is going to be all about you and how you can promote your programs, your MLMs, your systems, and your biz ops and anything that you want to make money with, high ticket, low ticket. And tonight's going to be how you can actually build your businesses, your systems and last week's webinar was a little bit long, so we're going to go ahead and shorten this week's webinar and make it a little bit more sweet for you tonight. And so thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome. I would not be a leader without my awesome affiliates, my customers, my leads, my audience, and the people that actually look up to me, trust me to help them build an online business. So thank you for being here. And then what is Simple Freedom Warriors? Well, Simple Freedom Warriors is actually the most simplest and most streamlined, ethical way for you to build an online affiliate marketing business in 2025 and beyond. Because we teach you how to do attraction marketing and how to duplicate and how to actually build an online business. Okay. And so, what are the benefits of Simple Freedom Warriors? Now, the benefits are that we're going to teach you how to actually do attraction marketing. And we're going to teach you how to get traffic leads and sales while you sleep. And we're going to teach you how to scale and actually build an email list and be able to build multiple programs. So we're going to teach you how to get to that $10,000 income level inside of Simple Freedom Warriors, and you actually being able to promote multiple programs and the systems that you're in. So that's the benefits of Simple Freedom Warriors. And also, it's really sunny right now. The sun is setting in Arizona, so it's pretty cool that we get a little bit more light in these webinars now. So that's pretty awesome. And then, excuse me, who am I? Who is Justin Temple? Well, my story is that I started when I was 15 years old, and I actually got into home business because of my dad. Okay. And so, hey, what's up, Ari? How you doing? And let me go ahead and enlarge. There we go. Make the panel like that. There we go. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. And
Doing
so,
great, man.
anyways, we can bring Ari out to speak in a moment. And so I got started when I was 15 years old. I dropped out of high school at 16. I became a top 200 earner in the program that I was in first at the time. And then what happened was is the company went out of business and I actually didn't know what to do from there. And I actually left the industry. I looked for a few programs, joined a few, but it didn't really excite me too much. So I left the industry and I went from guru business to guru business. And I purchased these courses about how to start a store or how to do flipping or how to do Amazon, all these different kinds of things. And so I actually did very well with helping local businesses and doing e-commerce. And I had a $300 per day store. And then what happened was in 2020 is the shipping crisis. And remember the shipping crisis when there was nothing being shipped and people were actually worried if there was going to be a Christmas. And so that's actually happening now again, right? So that's actually pretty interesting that e-commerce keeps getting affected every 4 to 8 years. So I came back to home-based business to sell digital products and build an online team. And so that's where I started my YouTube channel. And I worked my butt off for about 8 months and was able to build up an income stream and actually two income streams. And I used my first income stream, my first check to actually get some groceries, and then my second income stream to buy my tools like my funnel builder and autoresponder. So that's what's really awesome is I was able to work hard at free marketing and I started from zero and I actually didn't have any list, right? I didn't have any contacts. I didn't have any blog posts or videos out there. I didn't have anything in home-based business set up. I actually had to start from scratch. And so I built up multiple income streams and was able to fire my boss, go full-time in home-based business and not have to go back to a job. So that was really awesome. And then I also was able to become a top recruiter. And the reason I created Simple Freedom Warriors, so why did I create Simple Freedom Warriors? Well, the reason is because I became a top recruiter in a few programs, and they ended up actually changing the compensation plan, and I was really upset about it. So I decided to create my own program. And the reason I created Simple Freedom Warriors is so that the affiliates can have a home to believe in and have ethical products that actually work and are going to help you generate traffic, leads, and signups for any program, and actually be a home for the affiliates to get directly paid where the owner doesn't touch your commissions. You get directly paid from the customer. And so nothing is going to change about Simple Freedom Warriors other than it getting better. And so thank you so much for understanding more about Simple Freedom Warriors. And so what are the products and the prices of the products? Well, actually, we're going to go over that right now. You don't have to stay for a long time to figure out that it's $1,000 or $2,000. It's actually a lot less expensive than that. It's actually very affordable. You can probably find the price to get started in your couch. So, anyways, the reason I'm going to show you the prices is because in my ecom experience, I had a $300 per day store, and we figured out well, my mentor taught me, and multiple mentors, they taught me how to get people to pull out their credit card and buy right from advertising. And so in e-commerce, you just send traffic right to the product page and you try to get a sale, and you really don't even care about building an email list, which is also important as well. But really in e-commerce, you're driving traffic to get sales, not really to build an email list. And so that's what I'm going to show you is how to actually get people to purchase multiple products and actually be able to go all in using a value ladder and something called the impulse buy range, which is something that was taught very aggressively in e-commerce. At least I was taught it very aggressively. I don't know if other people were. So here's the prices of the products and how it helps you make a lot of money online and get directly paid. So every one of these products is a 50% direct commission, and we have a $7 entry point, okay? So the reason we have a $7 entry point rather than $1,000 to get started is because we're actually here to help the little man. We're actually here to help the people. We're actually here to help the people that have been burned by expensive high ticket programs and have gotten nothing in return. So the reason we have an easy $7 level is to help the people actually get started, learn the skills, and master affiliate marketing. And you can use the $7 level just that level to build anything that you want to. Okay. And so the $30 level is going to be the done for you affiliate vault, and then the $50 level is the inner circle. Now, the first three products are within the impulse buy range, which is what we learned in e-commerce. In e-commerce, we learned you want to, in order for you to actually get someone to buy a product without having to think too much about it, when it comes to price, yes, you want to make sure it's the right audience. Yes, you want to make sure it's a good product. Yes, you want to make sure it solves the problem that they're looking for. But when it comes to price, it's really between $0 and $50. That's the sweet spot that you want to start selling products at. And then from there, you can offer additional products. So we have a 7, a 30, and a 50, right? So our first three products are within that impulse buy range, which gets people to pull out their credit card and buy and work with you and actually order these products. And so now you know that your average order value is $87, 7 plus 30 plus 50. And so you earn 50% of that directly to you. Now the next impulse buy range in the hundreds of dollars is $300, and then we got the high ticket from there. So you're not gonna have to pay nearly the price that you see on here. You're gonna get an 82.7% discount for staying to the end of the webinar. Now, real quick, let's go through the back office and show you everything about Simple Freedom Warriors and what you get. So the $7 level is broken up into build, grow, and scale. Everything has a video, everything has a document, everything has step-by-step training. Now, let's go ahead and show you how we're different in Affiliate Mentor. What sets us apart and what sets us apart and what makes us different in Affiliate Mentor is really how we teach you. It's really like a step-by-step scroll. It's really like do this, do this, do this, do this. Okay, you're done. Now repeat. Do it again and do this, do this. So it's really easy to follow this training. So let's go through step by step. Now, right in the middle, we have our video, and then in the middle, we have our step-by-step training. I got to connect this back to our Facebook group. We got a Facebook group again. And so we got a step-by-step training right here and after the video. Okay. And then the 8 core commitments of a badass freedom warrior is to stop wasting money on shiny objects and focus your capital, because every time you buy a product or something that you're trying to test, or a low-cost traffic source that you know is not really going to work, you're really just doing death by 1,000 cuts, and you really need to focus your capital. Stop spending so much money in your life and go ahead and start spending more money on traffic and tools that you need for your business. Number 2 core commitment is we create keyword content daily. So we create keyword content daily because that's our foundation for attraction marketing. We're not going to do the 3-foot rule. We're not going to go to the gym and ask people, what supplements do you take? We're not going to do things like that. We're going to actually go ahead and create keyword content that actually attracts people to you in home-based business, so that you can actually have an army of attraction marketing warriors that work in the background for you. And so that's your videos, your content, and the things that rank in Google, and etc. And so the number 3 commitment is market on one social media daily. And this is like focusing on engaging on Facebook and building your audience, okay? And so we do teach you how to build multiple platforms and use multiple platforms, and we'll get to that in just a second. But you want to like build one audience, one main audience, right? And then you can bring that audience to other platforms. So the number four, the 4 core commitment is to call every team member. So everyone that joins your team, make sure to call them. Okay. Most people don't even answer, but call everyone that joins your team. Okay. And it's really important because it'll increase your retention rate. It'll increase the amount of upsells. It'll increase the amount of products that they buy from you in the future. And so calling every new team member is something that no one does. And it's really important because it only takes you, 5 to 10 minutes to welcome someone and say, hey, make sure you go to here, make sure you schedule the call, make sure you, watch this training, make sure you show up to the Saturday webinar, schedule an appointment, or put an alarm on your phone. It's really easy to do that kind of stuff, right? So call your members and tell them a few things to do. And it goes a long way, okay? It goes a long way. Now, number 5 core commitment is to attend weekly webinars. And this is really cool because you're going to be able to show up on the webinars and speak. People in Simple Freedom Warriors have a great experience, and they actually get to work with me personally, and I'll build their funnel, set things up. And the reason I do that and work so personally with people is so they have a good experience, right? So you have a good experience. So that way, when you get started for $7 and you show up on the webinar, you're like, oh, this is awesome. Like, Justin actually helped me. He did exactly what he said he's going to do, right? So show up to the webinars, right? You have a great experience, right? You pull out your credit card, you get started, you have a great experience. We bring you out on the webinars, and you have something good to say, right? And so number 6 core commitment is use disclosures or get kicked out. We actually want to make sure that we keep our company safe, make sure that we use disclosures. I actually don't even share income proof really in any income streams that I build. I do sometimes, but like for example, today I made income and I didn't even share it on my Facebook or anything. And so I'm not going to tell anyone how much I made, but it is what it is. And so I really don't really share income proof. And if I do, I use disclosures. Okay. And so please use disclosures. We have disclosure training too. Check this out. Like, you just go right here to the build phase. Okay. We have disclosure training right here. You just copy and paste it. Just put it in the description, right? Just put it on the picture. Okay, really easy. Now, whoops, I didn't mean to scroll down that far. So anyways, the 7th core commitment is to reinvest all commissions into proven paid traffic until you're hitting your freedom income goal. And if your income goal is 5,000 a month, 3,000 a month, 10,000 a month, that's what you need to keep reinvesting traffic into until you hit, okay? And a lot of people, they take their income, they take their commissions, and they try to be flashy and show their friends or their spouse, and they try to, impress people with their commissions. And it's really important that you actually use those commissions, not to make it real to other people, but to take care of your business and make sure that you're putting back into the business, because you're going to get paid directly here, right? And you make big commissions here. Um, in our products because we have products up to $1,500, $3,500, and so you're in 50% commissions on that. We're gonna have a nice all-in discount for you tonight. But guys, you make good commissions here directly to you, so reinvest that back into traffic. Okay, we pay you enough to buy traffic. Okay, that's what's really awesome. And so then the number eight core commitment is to always be honest and ethical. It's very important. We will teach you how to tell your story. You don't need to fake it till you make it. It's very important that you learn the skills to pay the bills, and you don't need a lot of leads. You don't need to, exaggerate or try to, make people think things. Just be honest. Ask people questions. Hey, are you interested in checking out a direct pay system that actually teaches you how to do attraction marketing? Yeah. Okay, here's my capture page. Like 80% of people will opt in because you're asking them, right? Boom. Now you're building a list, right? How many emails do you have in your list? Well, we have 150 emails for you, so you can follow up for a while, right? So that's all you got to do. Like it's really easy. Like it's not hard to market. And so we teach you how to do that. Anyways, those are the eight core commitments. Now let me show you how the products are broken down. Build, grow, scale. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to build your online business from the very get-go. And so what we're going to teach you is first how to build an LLC or set up an LLC if you want to. This is optional. But what's really cool about this is when you actually make it commissions, you can take your wife out by putting her in your LLC, in your company, and now you can actually take your family out, go enjoy stuff, and actually make it a tax write-off. You can write off your advertising, your laptop, your expenses like your microphone for your business, your cameras, things like that. Things for your business you can write off. So that's really cool to be able MLM auto ships, right? Why are you paying for your MLM auto ship? Put it in your LLC, right? Now it's a write-off. So we teach you how to do that. And then we teach you the core tools to get for your marketing business. And then we teach you how to set up all of the social media accounts. So we're going to teach you to set up all of the social media accounts, not just one. And again, remember I told you this is like a step-by-step scroll. So you're going to do this step by step, and you're going to do each one, not pick one. You're going to do each one and complete them one by one. And when you're done with all this, you're going to get to the grow phase and start to get traffic. But real quick, we're going to teach you how to actually do all your social medias and set them up and build your branded funnel so that when you get a few leads, they convert. Okay. A lot of people, they try to just flood traffic and buy 1,000 clicks to the sales page or the SIMP system. And they don't introduce themselves before the opportunity. They don't have their own list. They're not building, sending people back to the bridge page. So it's actually important to build this first because just by getting a few leads, you can succeed with a branded funnel. Okay. And then we're going to show you how to test your funnel and stuff. But that's the build phase. Okay. Very important to do that. And so we teach you how to do everything from the beginning rather than just picking one thing and spamming your link. Okay. Now we're going to get into the grow phase, which is really important. And we're going to teach you how to actually get traffic every day. So this is the really, really important part that everyone is going to follow. And this is what everyone loves about Simple Freedom Warriors. And again, this is at the $7 level. So I'm just going to click right here and open up this document. And keep in mind, earlier I said everything has a video. So this document has a video that teaches you and walks you through step by step for 2.5 hours how to do everything that I teach you in this document. Okay. So this is it. This is the exact training on how to succeed in any program. And I know it's taken a little while for my YouTube video to load. But anyways, these are the 30 steps that we go through in the video. Okay. And just wait in a second because it looks like it was skipping. But anyways, these are the 30 easy steps to put badass cold hard cash in your thirsty bank account. And step one is we do a keyword video that gets searches. Okay. So we're going to actually start with attraction marketing. And then we're going to actually upload that video to YouTube properly. Then we're going to upload that video to Vimeo, okay? And then we're going to upload that video to Facebook. So we're not just doing one platform, we're actually doing multiple platforms, and we're changing the description for Facebook. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually tag our friends and followers. right? So see how it's step by step? Everything's step by step in Affiliate Mentor, okay? And you don't have to worry about what to do because I'm going to tell you exactly what to do next. The next step is to share your Facebook post to your story. Okay, so everything in this program is step by step or copy and paste. And or if you need help, you can call me anytime. I'll jump on a Zoom or do a phone call with you. And so what's really cool as well is when you bring people into Simple Freedom Warriors, I coach them and help them out all the time, every day. So you actually get done for you coaching, done for you duplication, as well. But anyways, this is the 30 easy steps to put cold hard cash in your thirsty bank account. And that's what you're going to do every single day to get traffic to your branded funnel. Now, we also have the scale phase where we're going to help you learn solo ads and how to test solo ads. And even we're going to teach you how to reinvest commissions and how to do Bitcoin 101. I'm going to teach you cryptocurrency, how to stay safe with cryptocurrency, and even the how I lost $80,000 in crypto scams. So how they work, what they look like, how to avoid them, and how to stay safe with cryptocurrency. And so this is a really awesome program because at the $7 level, even using the Bitcoin 101, you can build your wealth. And you don't have to recruit people, okay? You don't have to recruit people. You can just use Bitcoin and cryptocurrency the right way. And so, guys, this is a very, very powerful program. This is the $7 system. And so you get all this for only $7, okay? Now, there's also additional video training on understanding SFW. And so now we also have the Done For You Vault. And what's really cool about Simple Freedom Warriors is all the products that we have, they're not just other MLMs or things to buy just to get you to buy them. They're actually really cool products that I've created from hand that are actually here to help you with the $7 level and actually help you build any business that you want to build. So the $7 level is how to do everything. And then the $30 level is all the resources that I've put together to help you do everything in the $7 level. So we have a bridge page slideshow. So remember when I talked about the branded funnel, having a bridge video, we have a bridge page slideshow that you can literally just put your story into by typing it, just put a picture of yourself, and it will tell you exactly what to put in the slides. You can just record your screen, flip through the slides as you talk and just say what's on the screen. And so really easy bridge page slideshow. We also have a recruit on demand script for high ticket closing, talking to people, or just even just talking to people in general on your team. Very, very powerful script. We also have 150 email swipes. So I'm going to give you the most email swipes I've ever seen in any program. 150 email swipes with an Aweber share code to import them instantly. And they're all typed out so you can copy and paste them directly into any autoresponder. So something that, excuse me, something that's really universal about Simple Freedom Warriors is everything about Simple Freedom Warriors is universal. I said something universal about what I meant to say is something really amazing that you're going to love about Simple Freedom Warriors is that it's universal. And you can use the products in the training and all the materials for any program that you want to promote. So now we also have 180 keywords where you're going to actually be able to use these keywords to get traffic every day. Just knock out these keywords with videos, content, and you'll be able to get traffic to any link that you want. We also have a YouTube channel checklist to help you, and we also have a Facebook list of marketers to engage with so that you can actually go ahead and excuse me, I'm looking for the scroll bar. So you can actually go ahead and get people from people's Facebook audience back to your profile. Now we also have done for you banners that you can use for any program. So this is something that's really unique about Simple Freedom Warriors. Again, is our content is universal for any program you want to promote. So see right here how it just says it talks like about a kung fu marketing system, and you can really use this for any program that you want to promote, right? And so we have banners that have no Justin Temple, no Simple Freedom Warriors, no logo, and so you can just use these to promote any program that you want. So that's what's really cool about SFW and the Done For You Vault is done for you resources to literally just start marketing and start actually getting results. And then we also have the inner circle right here. And the inner circle is the $50 product, okay? And this is going to be where we go live every Sunday and we record how to actually market tonight's replay. So we will, sorry. We are recording a lot of we are recording sound like Scooby-Doo. We are recording tonight's webinar. And so tomorrow at 10 a.m., we are going to market the replay and we record that and put it into the Sunday inner circle. So that's what's really cool is we go live and we market tonight's replay. And so we actually make done for you content, done for you webinars every week, and we just go help you market that every week. Now, what's really cool about the Simple Freedom Warriors Inner Circle is we have YouTube syndication groups, Facebook syndication groups, Reel syndication group, and an email reputation syndication group. So as you do the $7 level strategy, the Simple Freedom Warriors Academy, you're going to be able to actually help each other get more likes, watch time, comments, and rankings by commenting and helping each other on your videos. So we have a group that I just got my Facebook account back, so I just had to recreate these. So they're brand new again. But anyways, we're going to post a lot of videos in here, and we're going to help each other syndicate. And then we're also going to do the same thing for each other's Facebook group posts. And they're also going to do that for each other's reels. Okay. So I also updated the training so that you guys have a reels training to create viral reels. And so I get a lot of viral reels that you can create. And so I've updated the training to have that inside of the YouTube training. But anyways, we also have an email reputation syndication group, or we'll actually opt in to your list, and we will go ahead and open your emails, click on the links, reply to them to increase your email deliverability. So the inner circles are we mastermind and leverage each other as a community. Now we also have the elite marketer where we take the $7 level to the elite level and we help you blog and create multiple pieces of content that rank in Google and do backlink strategies that are really, really powerful and help you rank your blog posts and videos. We also have Elite Bitcoin Mastery, where we teach you how to take your commissions and start to use Coinbase to do small day trades with cryptocurrency using a very strategic strategy that I've actually used to have over a 90% win rate. And my team has done very well having a very, very high win rate with this strategy. When I say my team's had a high win rate, I mean like they call me and they're like, Justin, I've won like 8 out of 10 trades. I'm like, huh, that's amazing. Like it's not like they're like, oh, I finally did one trade. Like, no, they're like winning. So that's what's really cool about the Elite Bitcoin strategy. We also have leadership interviews where we're going to interview leaders inside of SFW and get their masterful strategies and ask them questions about how they're succeeding. And so then we have the $1,000 level, which is the traffic Rolodex. And the $1,000 level is where we actually just give you the best traffic sources. You don't have to test anything. We just give you exactly the best traffic sources, exactly how to do it, how to set up everything. I give you the best opt-in rate capture page. I give you the best of everything, and you just literally boom, 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 and then start running traffic. Okay. So really, really powerful, the $1,000 level at the traffic Rolodex. We're also building out a traffic store, and you're actually going to be able to buy ads from my list that I'm going to be building out. And so I'm going to allow you guys to just run ads to my list that I create over time. And I'm not going to sell clicks. I'm going to sell ads, and you guys can write whatever ads you want. And so that's what's going to be really unique about the Simple Freedom Warriors traffic store is you can actually customize the ads to what your opportunity is, what your capture page says, so it actually gets conversions. So that's what we're going to be building out, and it's in the process. I've got a lot of clicks running. I got over 4,000 clicks running right now. I've got a year's worth of traffic running right now in another source. So we're building out our traffic store. It's taking time. So anyways, the traffic Rolodex is awesome for paid traffic. And you're gonna love just the paid traffic sources and how to do it. And we're gonna have even better advertising inside of SFW. Anyways, we have the team duplication formula. I've never really explained what kind of ads are going to be in the store. But that's what it's going to be. And so The duplication formula is actually a really, really awesome level. It's my favorite product because there's actually no products in simple for it's, there's actually no products in the industry that I've seen in MLM home-based business that's for MLMers. And the reason the duplication formula is very powerful is because of what it says is we're going to help you learn how to duplicate your team, how to help your team like within an hour a week doing a webinar, showing them a few things, walking them through a few things, maybe helping them log into something and setting up an email for them. Oh my gosh, no one's ever done that for me. Things that take you 5 minutes that no one's ever done for them, right? And so how to help your team duplicate and how to do it in a way where you're not chained to the laptop, not tied to the phone, doing three-way calls all the time, things like that. And so really it's a powerful product because the benefit that you get is in MLM you got these like 10 level deep MLMs, 8 level deep MLMs, 16 level deep MLMs. Well, the real money is either in you producing yourself or you've got people producing under you and you're cashing in on those smaller percentages way down like over and over and over. And that's what you really want. That's the dream, right? Is to be able to have a team that's paying you and you don't even have to market anymore. Now you're just on the beaches of the world having fun, right? So that's the dream. So the duplication formula, the $1,500 level, is for MLMers to master how to help their team help their team, 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 help their team. Ah, so now you're able to cash in on those deep MLM levels. So that's the duplication formula. Now we have let me plug in my laptop real quick. Now we have a product that is not out yet. This is the $3,500 level. And let me move this a little closer to my charger. All right. So we have the $3,500 level. That's not out yet, but this product is very important to Simple Freedom Warriors because I'm going to teach you how to make your own program. I'm going to actually let you, if you want to make a direct pay program and clone Simple Freedom Warriors, I'm actually going to let you do that. I'm actually going to show you how to just take my pages and show how I made Simple Freedom Warriors. And I'm going to show you how to make your own 10 level deep MLM, how to, what processors to use, I'm going to explain to you like how much money you need, how much capital you need to get processors set up. I'm going to explain like everything that you need to know and actually understand to actually set up a program, either a direct pay program, which is a lot easier to set up, which is what I did, or an MLM with like through iPayout, e-wallet, and things like that if you want to do that. So Simple Freedom Warriors is going to actually teach people how to make more programs. And the goal and the vision of Simple Freedom Warriors and the products is to actually create an army of really good products, whether they're direct pay, MLM, 2 level, 4 level, whatever, anything, high ticket, low ticket, individual products, right? That are, 1 level or whatever. I want to help people create an army of really good products because there tends to be an army of really not good products and really not good MLMs and really bad compensation plans and it really seems to just get old, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm really excited to help affiliates actually get admin payments and make money in their own program, right? And so now we can market each other's programs, And now we're just helping each other market and build each other's programs, And we're bringing each other on each other's webinars. And so that's what's going to be cool. And that's the vision of the Simple Freedom Warriors products. Now, also another thing real quick about the elite level at the $300 level is we go live every day at 10 a.m. I go live every day at 10 a.m. Okay, I do a Zoom every day. And all you got to do is just hop on the Zoom and I will show you how to market anything that you want. And wherever you're at, I will help you. We will market together. Okay. And so that's what's really important about getting up to the elite level in Simple Freedom Warriors. And that's pretty much everything about it. I mean, we also got laptop side assistants. Call me anytime. Email me anytime. And also everything's pretty much ran through me. And so like basically I'm everyone's coach, I'm everyone's, upline, I'm everyone's sponsor, you get paid, but on the back end, I just coach everyone. You don't have to do anything. I coach everyone. So that's what's really cool about Simple Freedom Warriors. Now let's get back to the slideshow real quick. And we're only 35 minutes into tonight's webinar. And so it looks like we'll be able to get to about only 45 minutes or 50 minutes of a webinar. And is there any affiliates that want to come out and speak tonight? Thank you so much. You're more than welcome to.
What's up, Justin?
Hey, Ari, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. Thank you so much for being here.
For sure. So I guess I'll share my story and my experience with Simple Freedom Warriors. So, quick story about myself. My name's Ari. I'm from Wisconsin. I got started in the home business industry around May of 2017, and so that is about 8 years now. It's May of 2025 now. So, yeah, I got started 8 years ago online. At the time, I was only 19 years old. Not as young as when Justin started, but I was still like fresh out of high school basically, and I didn't really have any like real direction. So I dropped out of university like 6 months prior because I'm like, I don't see the point of like going here and getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. So I just continued working for a bit, just a regular. I was working as a bagger in a grocery store, which I don't even think that job exists anymore. But while I was online one night, I was doing a bit of research and I looked up, jobs in my local area. Like I was just trying to figure out, okay, what other job could I take? And then I came across some scam site that said, oh, you can make thousands doing nothing, basically. Of course, I looked at reviews and, they said, oh, it's a scam, don't do it. But one of the reviews mentioned, if you really want to learn how to make money online, I recommend get into affiliate marketing, learn that. And then that was kind of where I first came across this industry. I bought my first laptop like the next day or so, and I just decided, okay, I'm just going to figure this out. So the first 3 years from that point, I made pretty much no money. I was doing the course buying thing, buying into different business opportunities, different affiliate programs. I tried promoting many different things. I never really had that much success in the beginning. It took me quite a while before I ever really got any momentum. And so it wasn't until 2020, March of that year, was when I had my first initial breakthrough online. I got home from work early that day, and I remember the program that I was promoting at the time, the owner said in the Facebook group, hey, check your email because I'm going to send you some update about something that's coming to the program. So I checked my email and it said, boom, you made a sale. I saw two emails that said, that were commission notifications. And I'm like, okay, what's this? So I opened up the emails and one of them was like 200 something. The other one was like 300 and I logged into my account and there was a total of $722.01. I remember the exact number and I was really excited at the time because that was the first time I ever made any significant amount of money online. And so from that point on, I was focusing very heavily on, free marketing. I was focusing a lot on YouTube. And so that program that I made that 700 bucks in ended up not even paying out my commissions on time. I was supposed to be paid out like the next month, and they decided to go into this like update where they were updating the whole platform. And so as a result, they weren't paid out on time, which it was a really weird thing. So a lot of people left that program, including myself, because I'm like, I don't see the point of promoting this. And that was the first roadblock that I came across when I finally started to gain momentum was the program is screwing over its affiliates. And that's one thing that happens a lot in this industry. Programs change up their compensation plan. They don't pay out commissions on time, or they get shut down by the FTC because they're doing some shady stuff. And yeah, a whole bunch of other things that happen as well in the industry. So I didn't really know what to promote for a while. I was just, promoting a few mid-ticket items. And then another program that I got momentum in was it was a done-for-you type system that had multiple income streams in it. So I I started focusing on that because it had good income potential. It converted very well. And I also started to get really good momentum with TikTok at the time. So I was getting a ton of traffic. I had multiple accounts going viral at once. And so for the next like year or two, I was doing pretty well. I was on multiple different leaderboards for the income streams inside that system. there was another company that I was in, which was a network marketing company, and I was the top five earner on their leaderboard. And so then the next roadblock that I ran into was about a year after promoting the MLM company, the TikTok accounts that I had that were doing very well started to lose momentum. I had multiple of them that were shut down. I had videos that were suppressed, and I had videos taken down and all that. And so it became harder for me to maintain consistent traffic flow. And the issue, the flaw that I had at the time was I was not focused very heavily on building an email list. So I got really good at getting traffic from TikTok, but I never really was too consistent with building up a list and all that. So, and then also that program later that same year, they stopped paying out their affiliates because they lost all the data in their system, which is a really weird thing. So yeah, then I lost that income stream. And then because I didn't have much traffic coming in, my commissions were declining heavily. I wasn't able to pay rent that much. So temporarily, I had to move back in my parents, which was kind of a very humbling experience. But I decided to just focus heavily on building up organic traffic again. I focused on one program that I really believed in. And so one thing about me is that when I find something that I like to really stick with it. And so for a while, I was promoting a program called the Home Business Academy, which is one of the income streams inside of Simple Freedom Warriors. And then about a year or two after promoting that, I was introduced to Simple Freedom Warriors by Justin himself. And so at the time, I wasn't really too open to joining anything else because I'm like, I just want to focus on HBA for now. But then when I learned that this is a front end system for HBA, I thought, okay, well, this would be a good front end offer to promote as well. But this is actually a whole lot more than just another front end offer for a powerful income stream. And so the main benefit with Simple Freedom Warriors is the training itself is going to teach you how to go out there and market any business online. And the strategy that you learn inside this program can be applied to really anything that you want. And so it focuses very heavily on helping you get free traffic from multiple platforms. And you have one video that teaches you how to leverage multiple different social media platforms for free traffic. You build up your email list at the same time. And it also helps you automate a huge portion of your business with the autoresponder that you'll set up following the strategy inside of here as well. And so that also complements the paid traffic strategy because when you go out there and you start investing into solo ads, for example, you want to ensure that the traffic that you're getting is being followed up with over the long haul. And so the mistake that a lot of people make, including myself in the beginning, was I was buying lots of traffic as well as, doing free marketing as well. But I was mainly buying solo ads during my first 3 years online that I wasn't making any money. And I was never able to make them work. I never was able to get in profit. And that's because I didn't understand how to properly build up a list, how to nurture those leads. And so this is the only program that I found that teaches how to do solo ads properly and how to consistently get in profit running paid traffic in general. And so that's the thing I really appreciate about Simple Freedom Warriors. I also like that it's an instant pay system, which is another benefit. And it also encourages your members, when you refer them here, to pick up any complimentary tools through your sponsor's link versus, you promote a high ticket training program. And so then they recommend ClickFunnels, which is like $100 a month. But then the owner of that program, he just gets all the commissions from everyone. So that's one reason why I'm very loyal to Simple Freedom Warriors and why I like showing up on these webinars because I like being able to speak at this part of the webinar. And if it helps anyone else who promotes this to convert it better, then I think it's absolutely worth it to show up on these. So Justin, thanks so much for putting this together. And I look forward to seeing the momentum grow.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Ari. I appreciate you, brother. And yeah, you heard from Ari that he was a bagger and got started in home-based business at about 19 years old. And he saw an ad and found a bunch of weird programs. And then someone was like, what about affiliate marketing? And he checked that out and got into it. And he started making some income. And then the companies, changed and didn't pay out for a little while and he figured out some strategies, some ways to, become like a top five earner, and the company changed again, or was that the same company or a different company?
Which one? The
So you made like 722 in another one, and then you became a top five earner. Was that the same
that
company or different one?
separate companies. Yeah, the $700 was like the high ticket program, and then the network marketing company was the one that I was on the top five of the leaderboard. It was the sales
Awesome.
program that I was in.
Perfect. Awesome. Absolutely. So Ari's a rock star. And and Ari, just like I explained in my story, we good affiliates, we actual warriors in this home business space. We get up to a certain point, like a top five affiliate like Ari, and the company changes. And so um Ari ended up finding a good program that was able to help him build residual income. And that's actually one of the programs that we recommend inside of our system that we actually run our affiliate pages through. And so, absolutely. And then, so yeah, Ari's been able to do very well with building a residual income and with Simple Freedom Warriors. So thank you so much, brother. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for your story, your experience. And Ari also mentioned that he likes Simple Freedom Warriors because of the training itself, how you're able to apply it to anything. So yes, yes, I do listen. Yes, I do listen to people. So yeah, it's very important to listen to people. If someone speaks for, 10, 20 minutes, 30, an hour, all day, like, or even just like a minute or or 30 seconds. Like, you want to make sure that you listen to people and can reverberate what they say. Um, and so, yeah, absolutely. We teach you to listen to people in Simple Freedom Warriors as well. And so, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much again. And okay, so how does our affiliate program work? So, really quick, our affiliate program is actually ran on HBA. So, let me go ahead and go to simplefreedomwarriors.com /, let's see, SFW-BUY. Okay. So here is the page for Simple Freedom Warriors. And the way that the Freedom Warriors program works, again, is everything is on HBA. So I can log into HBA here, and you actually own the funnel. So you're going to get a domain and a pro email through HBA or GoDaddy, and you're actually going to be able to own the domain, and you can have your name.com, you can have anything that you want.com. And so you're actually going to be able to control the pages. And so I'm logging into the HBA funnel builder real quick to show you guys exactly how it works. So I'm going to click on my domain right here that I own, my own domain, and I'm going to go to the builder, and I'm going to open up the funnels. And when I go ahead and wait for this to load for a second, I'll be able to scroll down, and you'll see that we have the ability to add a new step, add page. And on the left side, we scroll down, you'll see Justin Temple, SFW. Click on that, scroll back up, and you'll see our pages right here. See that? So here's all of our pages. Okay, so all of our pages are hosted on HBA, and you run them on your own domain, and you can actually edit the pages, right? You can actually edit the pages. You can actually change everything about the page. You can actually make it not look like Simple Freedom Warriors if you want to, but I don't recommend that because eventually when you change so much about something, it doesn't become what it really was. So, but we have spots for you to edit your bio. We have spots for you to edit your picture and things like that. But anyways, that's what the way Simple Freedom Warriors works. And so that's also an additional income stream and a residual income. So remember, Ari said that he appreciates how in Simple Freedom Warriors, we actually encourage you to get back with your sponsor to get the additional tools for your sponsor to make more residual income rather than me making all the ClickFunnels sales, right? On the back end. So that's another thing is we recommend that you get back with your sponsor. And so here's how our program works as well. You get paid 50% direct commissions, okay? And you get directly paid. Now, how do you get paid? Well, you're going to edit this part of the page, right, in the HBA. Okay, you're going to be able to edit the sponsor name. And then when you put your name right here, and you're going to be able to put your own payment methods right here. So you can add as many payment methods as you want. You can add your address if you want to accept money orders, checks, cash, gold, silver. If you don't want to add PayPal, you can take PayPal out. If you only want to do Cash App, you can do Cash App only if you want. But we recommend that you always add as many payment methods as you can, even Bitcoin. So we got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Bitcoin, Zelle. You can do Wise, right? And so that's how it works is direct pay. You can add as many of your own payment methods as you want. And so how do you join? How do people get started? Well, listen up real quick. So you pay your sponsor and you take a screenshot of your payment, okay? And then you pay the admin and you take a screenshot of your payment, okay? Then you just go ahead and email Simple Freedom Warriors, okay? The subject line and the body, and you attach both images of your payment proof. That's all you got to do. Okay. That's all you got to do. So that's the way Simple Freedom Warriors works. And the reason I set it up this way is like, well, Justin, how come you don't just make people do one payment? Because I don't want to touch your money, right? I don't want to touch your money, right? Now I don't have to be responsible for paying out affiliates, getting my PayPal account banned, having to, have an e-wallet, having an iPayout set up, having to do all these tax stuff, 1099 for like 401k, retirement, disability, veteran. I don't have to worry about all that, right? I don't have to worry about any of the paperwork for any of that stuff. I'm just kidding on the last few things. But anyways, the reason I set it up this way is so that you get paid directly. I don't have to touch your money. And then also I get paid directly too. Okay. So now another thing is the reason I set it up this way is I'm going to audit the actual payment and make sure that you paid your sponsor the right amount and paid the admin the right amount. And so that's why you're going to send me the screenshots of the payments. So that way you can't undercut other affiliates. So a lot of programs that are direct pay, people will go ahead and promote the lowest level. Like let's say it's $100 for the lowest level and let's say it's $10,000 for the highest level. Well, a lot of affiliates will be like, well, if you just buy the $100 level, I'll let you in at the $10,000 level. You know, like that's what a lot of affiliates do out there is they undercut their fellow marketers. And I make sure that I look at what you paid before I approve you. So not only do I not touch your commissions, but I make sure that everyone gets paid. Okay. That's why I set it up this way. It's really cool. It's really cool. Like it's awesome because it's direct pay. Everyone gets paid even. You have to prove it and everything's easy. Okay. So that's how the how the affiliate program works inside of Simple Freedom Warriors. And so now let's get back to the presentation. And thank you so much for being here. And thanks for being at the end. Now we're going to introduce the 82.7 all-in deal. And so now go ahead and contact your sponsor and get all in for only $500 because remember that value ladder? It's actually $2,887 to get all in. But tonight we're having a massive discount for $500. You can get all in. You're going to send 50% to your sponsor, 50% to the admin. Everyone makes 50% commissions on every product sale. So you're going to send $250 to your sponsor, $250 to the admin. And anyways, if you can't go ahead and get started at all in, you can always get started at the $7 level. So don't go ahead and just worry about the all in. Get started where you fit in, okay? Get started where you fit in. There's the $7 level. There's the 30, the 50, the 300, the 1,000, the 1,500, or you can get all in for $500 right now. So contact your sponsor, get back with them via messenger, text, call them, email them, however you got to this webinar, and we'll see you on the inside of Simple Freedom Warriors. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're going to market this replay. So make sure to get up to the inner circle because that's where we're going to actually market the replay and then make sure to actually get up to the elite marketer, which is the 7, the 30, the 50, and the 300, $387. Make sure to get up to the elite marketer so that you can actually go ahead and get daily training. Oh, wait, you can get all in for only $500. Oh, yeah. That's right, $500. So, anyways, have a great day. See you on the next webinar. See you tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Bye bye.
Take care.
Good night, Ari. Thank you.